We're going to talk about uneven lies because it just happens a lot more and people have a hard time figuring out what to do with that. So this is a ball that's below my feet. So when I get to this shot, you can see that where the ball is, I've got to really bend my knees to stay down on that level. I want to make sure that I stay with the level of the slope here. And so when I swing with the ball below my feet, the club head is going to come in and probably send the ball more to the right. So I've got to really stay down and keep my knees bent, so when I bring the club down, I can get the club back to that same level. On this other side of it, and this is probably one that I see most problems with, is that uphill lies. So if I've got a higher lofted club in my hand close by the green and I'm going to swing, again, I've got to maintain that level, staying with the same slope of the uphill shot, and you can see the trajectory. If I swing through here, it's going to go off to the left pretty fast with more of a lofted club. So I always take a little bit less lofted club, and I will choke up because, again, the ball is above my feet and I'm closer to the ball. So you can see now that's going to go straighter with a little bit less lofted club, and I won't have to swing as hard to bring the ball back to the target. So when you have uneven lies, you've got to make those compensations with the feet, how close you are to the target, the loft you have with the club, especially if you're close by that green. You don't want to use that wedge because that ball will fly right over your shoulder. So take a little bit less loft on the uphill shots, making sure that you choke down on it because you're going to be closer into that ball and you want to stay right along the slope. Vice versa, again, if you're on the downhill, you want to make sure that you keep those knees bent, kind of make sure that you keep the club nice and long, and stay with that slope. It's good to practice these things because when you get on the course, we have a tendency to really try to go up and down, and we'll hit some really poor shots. So practice it if you can find places where it's a little bit the ball below your feet, a little bit above your feet, and experiment and see what the ball does when you make your full swing. So again, don't get used to just flat lies because you very seldom have those on the golf course.